everybody. Welcome in to
Hello.
our midweek mountains here at Mountains to Sea Crew. I'm Corey. As you can
I'm
see,
Lori.
Laurie's in a different place. And tonight we have our special guests, Destination Fun, Sherry and Danny. Welcome in, guys.
Hey.
Hey,
And
hey.
we got a bunch of people in the house tonight. Look at this. Let me start throwing some of these names up on the screen here. We got Destinations Delight. Welcome in.
She was in Helen with us, actually. That's
Yeah.
Crystal.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. We sat out on the balcony and hung out a good bit. And then we've got, of course, Scott Smith, who was also in Helen with us.
Scott.
Hey, hey.
Driving and listening. Drive safe.
Yeah. He comes in like clockwork every week, driving and listening. And we got Bone Tired Travelers, first time in. Welcome. And Yoda's Best Life, who was in Helen as well. Lots of folks in here from Helen.
No, good. You guys can share your stuff too.
And Lisa's Cruise Life. Now pass up on our new table friends live. And we've got Angela. Well, hang in for as long as you can. Welcome. And Alma with Life is Good Today. Welcome in, Alma. Another one of our balcony friends. We hung out with, well, quite a bit. And of course, Scott with Controversial Cruising is here. Welcome in, Scott. And we've got Bill with Warm Strong Adventures.
Hey, Bill.
And Will G.
Good evening. Hello. Hello.
Oh, wow. All these folks showing up. Cruise Nuts is here.
Not keeping up. And Kathy.
Kathy was our table mate at what's it called? Hoffel House. Hoffel, whatever.
Mills.
Hoffel House.
I can't pronounce half of the names in that.
And Viso, welcome in, sir.
Rocky.
Wow. Just scrolling through the comments real quick. And
Danny D. Hey.
If we missed anyone, hello.
oh, there we go.
Come in.
And Danny D, welcome back in. All right. So, lots of friends from Helen jumped in this live tonight. So, I guess we'll just talk about it. You guys got there. When did you get there?
Thursday.
Thursday. We
So you
ended
were there
up
early.
going early. We were going to go in Friday, and last minute we decided to go Thursday. So, yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, we didn't get there until Friday afternoon, about what, 2:30, I think it was.
Yeah, you were walking in as we were walking out of the old tavern. Mm-hmm.
Yep. That was an interesting place. We didn't make it in there last year, so.
So
Kinda
did they
cool.
make you guys? So we ordered drinks, and then they made us order an appetizer. Did they make you guys do that too? They said you had to order an appetizer.
We just kind of showed up, and they didn't make us do anything.
Well, the hosts.
But we ordered it anyway, so.
They kind of mentioned that if we were going to sit at, because there was that big, large table, I guess, when everybody left. And I was like, hey, do you guys care if we sit there? I said, because it's a big table and it's just the two of us. And they're like, well, if you're going to sit at that table, maybe order, something at that, They didn't say like do it. They were just like, well, this way that the servers making some money or something like that. So we order something.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what we would normally do anyway. For us, it's market research, so we'll sit down and order a couple of German beers and see what they've got on their app menu and have fun. All right, we got a few new people jumped in here. We got, of course,
Oh,
the other captain.
The other captain.
Yes,
The real
we'll
captain.
get to our captain competition a little bit
Is it
later.
Commodore? Is it Admiral?
I don't know what he is today.
And Carmelin for the win. Welcome in.
Carmen.
And Susanna Morgan, welcome.
No, Susanna.
And Scratch and Pete, PA. I think I've got everybody welcomed. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, every year for the past 5 years, there has been a YouTuber meetup in Helen, Georgia, and it is, what is it, the first weekend of the month of March? Second weekend in March, and we all meet up there, spend the weekend enjoying Helen, Georgia, which is you don't know what Helen, Georgia is. It's a tiny tiny town in Georgia that is German themed. So in the 60s, they decided to just redo the entire town in a Bavarian theme and try to turn it into a tourist destination, and that's exactly what it became. So it's a pretty neat little town with lots of German food, German beer, German architecture all over the place, and so it's a neat place to visit.
And supposedly they have a really good Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's been.
I've been there. That place is so packed. Like you wouldn't even be able to drive into the town. It gets so packed with people during Oktoberfest. Yeah, we're forced to take a shuttle from our location towards the town. That's how busy it was. But that was different than our experience last week, which was mostly quiet.
Thursday night was completely different scene than Friday and Saturday.
Oh yeah, definitely like the week nights. It was like just peaceful, quiet, and then usually an uptick during the weekend.
As you know, we got in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Friday night. What night did we get in trouble?
Pretty much all the
Friday. Friday.
Takeaway or form, yeah. But yeah, it's like Oktoberfest, and I want to say Christmas. It usually gets really jam-packed products.
I
They
can
do,
see that.
I think some sort of like Santa Claus themed parade in the street.
Yeah. So what type of room did you guys get? Because we got a different building than you guys. So what room did you guys get?
Yeah, last year we had one of the Riverview balcony rooms. I think that's what you had this year. This year we had just a room in the 700 building, which was kind of it was a small room, but last year we heard that's where everybody was hanging out, was there right around the 700 building. So we decided this time we would jump in there and see what it was all about.
The room was a little smaller than the one on the river.
Mm-hmm.
But we did have like
a little building last year where all the party was, and then we switched this year and got the riverfront room.
Yeah, it was like very quiet in our neighborhood. We had to go to like your building. It was like downtown where all the party was happening. All the riffraff.
Especially Friday night. On Saturday we were it was kind of tame.
Oh, we've got so many people in here. I'm having trouble keeping up with the chat. Laurie said that she saw Darian in there. We've got the Fam Adventures. And of course, Life is Good Today. Welcome in. Who else did you say was in there?
I see Anthony Simone joined. Hello, Anthony. And More to See is new to the cruising community, and they are a growing channel. So if you have not been over there, make sure you go over there. Very new to YouTube.
Definitely more to see at More to See.
Yeah.
Copyright.
I was talking and I was muted. Sorry, guys.
And let's see.
Someone asked about Piglet. Grab Piglet over there.
Yes, Piglet did go with us.
We did come up. Yes, every time we go, we brought this little fellow here. He helped keep our place guarded as we were just out and about in town. Because, our real Munchkin, we left it at home. Our dog, our Yorkie. So that's our substitute. But one of the great things about our building was our room was pretty big, right?
Yeah.
We were quite surprised.
So I have a tough decision next year. I don't know which building I want to be in. I don't know if I want to go back to the riverfront room or go back to the party building.
Yeah. Is that what we're going to call it? The party building?
Yeah, it kind of was. I mean, we stayed out on that balcony. We were up until after 3 Friday night. Oh, we got Kicking It Country in too. Welcome in, guys.
I like how you guys confiscated all the rocking chairs of the whole area.
Yeah, the entire second floor rocking chair population was congregated in one spot. So
yeah.
So last year we took all those rocking chairs and blocked in Billy J's room.
Yeah, we barricaded his room with all the rocking chairs.
And he couldn't get out.
I'm surprised we didn't get in trouble with that last year.
Yeah.
So I will say that if you do go to the other buildings, that you can still go and hang out at the party building.
No, really? There's no entry fee?
Well, we might start charging.
Right.
It wasn't far.
Could be a way to monetization strategy.
Yeah.
But it was the other thing too I noticed in our room is that we had a balcony view of the river. But we hardly could hear it right from our room.
Yeah, because the heater was constantly running.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really hear it. Good night, Angela. So yeah, you couldn't really hear the river. We went probably after we met, we went there and we had a riverfront room.
Yeah.
But it was still warm enough where you could just leave the door open, not have the heat on, and you could hear the river all night, and it was good. But every time we go in March, it's too cold. Well, for us, because we're from Florida.
We're from Florida.
I mean, I live in North Carolina, and I had a blanket wrapped around me.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you were in full burrito mode. You actually showed me the techniques, the origami techniques to just the protective cocoon of a blanket.
It worked very nicely.
Yeah. It worked for you, I guess. Trying to figure out here why my Nightbot's not working.
So Yoda saying his water view was 2 foot wide between 2 buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know they had rooms between the buildings.
Huh.
But we didn't even walk over
strange.
that. Well, I guess we did because we went to Billy's room.
What? We did? I mean, I thought the rumors were allegedly someone went over to Billy's.
No, I went over to go return the magnets with Ronnie.
Now you're admitting that it was you. I was trying to keep you anonymous.
No, I didn't admit. I went to return.
Oh, you went to return.
Yeah.
Oh, that means that the hot item magically showed up to your possession.
No, they had magnets on Ronnie and Elma's door. We went and took them back to him.
Right. Yeah, you acquired that. You were not the perpetrator of the.
I didn't take them.
Poor Billy.
Poor Billy.
Poor Billy. He does get picked on a lot. But I did see in chat that he said his ankle is 95%. So that's good news.
Yeah. So those of you in the chat, Billy went to dinner Saturday night and missed a step and sprained his ankle. So he seems to be on the road to recovery, which is good. And then I don't know if you saw Eddie too got sick and had to go to the hospital on Sunday.
It was quite a weekend, huh?
Yeah. And then apparently we missed a wedding on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had no idea.
Me either.
I mean, we would have maybe gone over there for that to see our new friends. get hitched.
Oh, good, Lisa. She said Eddie got home today. Oh, good. I was actually going to text him and check on him.
And I don't know if you missed it, but Captain Billy said that Sherry's fingerprints are all over those magnets.
Yeah, they're on to you, my dear. Don't worry, I'll create that fake passport soon. We'll be at a cruise ship on some distant island somewhere.
I'm from North to Neverland. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, North to Neverland. Welcome in.
Yeah. Paul and Meg's wedding was such a great surprise. So happy for them. Me too.
Yeah, congratulations to both of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congrats to those guys.
Michael Ann's known about this for months.
Wow.
That.
Yeah.
Secrets revealed.
There you go.
The secret's out.
So,
go on.
I was just going to say, normally just to give people an idea of what happens on these Helen weekends. For the most part, it's unscripted. You know, you do what you want to do. There are things going on, different people going different places. But there are four things that they put out there that you can do. Number one is almost every time that Friday afternoon, we would go to the one of the ice cream shops there in Helen that does spaghetti ice. And,
or in this case, a tavern, because we couldn't go to the spaghetti ice.
Yeah, unfortunately this year that the spaghetti ice cream parlor had a broken pipe and they had to close down. So then Saturday morning breakfast at Hoffer's. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of the ice cream place. Das Ice Cream Cafe, the ice cream place. And then Saturday night we have a dinner for everyone at Hofbrauhaus, yeah. And I don't know. I didn't get a count. Did you get a count of how many people were there this year?
No, but Darian can tell us in the chat.
It was still a good sizable amount, right?
Yeah.
I know last year it was a little bit over 100. I'm not sure if we quite reached that this year.
And I don't know if you guys all knew, but apparently Meg and they they met at Helen and then decided to get married in Helen.
Oh, okay.
Is that the story? Okay. I did not know that.
And Crystal wasn't supposed to be there, so she knew about it and then ended up surprising Meg.
Oh.
Okay.
All the secrets that are coming out.
All the secrets. And then the last event would be, of course, Sunday morning. They have the church service by the river. Like I say, all these things, you can go to them or you cannot go to them. Pretty much everyone goes to dinner just because that's where you get to meet everybody. The rest of the time is yours. So folks went out to Anna Ruby Falls, to go hiking. Some people do the Alpine roller coaster there in Helen. There's a castle around there somewhere nearby that you can go see. You can just explore downtown Helen. We actually went about 5 minutes down the road to Cleveland, Georgia, and went to the Cabbage Patch Museum. So, Cabbage Patch Doll Museum. So that was kind of interesting.
It was the General Hospital, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry. The some kind of general hospital. Yes.
Did you feel like you warped back to the 1980s?
I felt like it,
and then some.
Yeah, I felt like I was in some kind of Twilight Zone hospital thing.
Like a little horror movie. Did you see like
I mean, all the staff were dressed up as nurses and they were carrying around Cabbage Patch Kids.
They take it
Heads
serious,
moving
right?
and
They don't play character.
cabbages. Yeah.
Seriously serious. Yeah. Babyland
Definitely
General.
something you should see at least once in your life.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Take the kids.
I remember
the kids will get a kick out of it.
They had the driveway up there. They have these giant Cabbage Patch like heads sticking out of the statues, right?
Yeah, right.
Damn, they're so big.
No, Billy, they did not have Transformers or GI Joes for the boys.
So did
Oh my
you
God.
get to
It's
see
still
a
there,
Cabbage
David.
Patch being born when you were there?
Yes, yes, we did.
Yes.
Cabbage Patch being born.
Yeah.
Yes, and they have the delivery nurse there that was helping Mother Cabbage give birth, and
Is she got the certificates?
Well, you can get one specifically made, like the certificate with a specific name if you want. You take
Yep.
the Cabbage Patch that you want and you go to the counter and then you tell them the name you want and they'll exchange the.
She knows because she got one.
Yeah, I did one for my friend's kid and got it with their name on it.
yes, you can adopt a Cabbage
Yeah.
Patch Kid, or
Yeah.
one of the little people, or isn't that what they call them, little people?
The originals
originally
that
called-
were hand sewn were little people.
Yeah.
And then when they, I guess, connected with Coleco.
Coleco.
Yeah,
when
that's
Coleco
when
started
they did
making
the vinyl heads
faced
and
ones.
became Cabbage Patch Kids.
But it's a little bit of like a museum too, because you see like the original ones, right? And they're like worth a lot of money. I had no idea that there's still a market.
I know. I had 2. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah.
I wish I knew.
Oh, Captain, I am Billy J. I am not a little people.
You see, they collected her over there in her certificate. She still has her
Hello
outfit.
from North to Neverland. Welcome in.
Like,
there
was 60 people there, according to Darian, at the dinner.
60.
But some people were there that didn't go to the dinner. So, yeah, you can pick and choose what you want to go to. You don't have to go to.
You can do what you want to.
And I kind of like how we just flash mob these different restaurants.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We just kind of just took over the place.
So the food there is amazing, but I still don't know what the true, authentic German potato salad is, because everywhere we went, it was different.
Yeah, we went to like 5 or 6 different restaurants, and we kept ordering the German potato salad as a side item.
Yeah.
But each one had its own different variation of it.
Yeah. So I don't know what the true potato salad is.
We don't know which one was authentic. Some of them were good. Some of them were, not so much, but.
No, D&G, it was not me.
So one thing I will say with the potato salad for me that I found consistent was that it was warm.
And vinegar. There was vinegar in all of them.
Yep.
Yes.
So I guess that's the bare minimum for being a
Well,
German.
when we were at the Mulligan's or Muller's, the cheese place, that had a little bit of mayonnaise in it.
Yeah, I could have sworn that it wasn't warm.
The other ones didn't have mayonnaise in it.
Well, where I grew up, they had this deli, and they used to have German potato salad, and it was cold, and it was very thin potatoes, almost like a scallop kind of size, and they had mayo, and they had the vinegar in it, and then of course whatever spices they put in it, and it was the best potato salad I ever had. So I was like, oh yeah, I love German potato salad, and every time I got it, it was hot and different, and so. But what's been consistent is that vinegar. It has the vinegar taste. So
they all have vinegar.
What about the mayo? Kraft mayo or Hellmann's?
Oh, Hellmann's all the way.
See, we have this battle every time we need mayonnaise. We have this battle.
Come on!
Oh my God, Hellmann's is the best.
Now maybe our resident Germany expert could answer the question about the German potato salad.
Yeah.
But when we lived
Duke's mayo,
when we lived in Florida,
Darian said it was 80 total.
I mean, there's Miracle Whip too.
Yeah. That's nasty stuff.
Miracle Whip. Yeah, I remember.
That's not mayonnaise.
The famous Dentures, Duke's is my backup for the Hellmann's is Duke's.
Oh, Blue Plate. That's a good brand there too. Authentic German potato salad should be warm and be made with potatoes, broth, vinegar, oil, and a dash of mustard. It's the mustard that we're missing. Some of them were a bit more soupy than others, I noticed.
Yeah.
Depending upon preference there. But it's all still good. I still enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But when we lived in Tampa, there was a food truck that would actually come to our office. And they had they were a German potato salad food truck. That's like all they sold. And it was just all these different kinds of supposedly German potato salads. And so I don't know if different regions of Germany have different styles of potato salad, or, you know, like beer, every city has their own style of beer. Who knows?
Maybe. I just didn't know what in Germany they actually,
like, what is it considered true authentic versus, you know, being at a German / Southern hybrid kind of situation. What about in terms of pretzels?
Yeah.
Like, what place had like the best pretzels?
Oh, that's a great question. Before we move on, I just wanted to say hello to the Z Show Cruise Fund. They came
Z Show Crew. Yes. Welcome in.
Man.
So Darian was asking where we lived in Tampa. We lived in Riverview. So that's kind of on the east side, right off of I-75.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. And he answered and says, oh, yes, regions have different potato salads for sure.
Okay.
All right, perfect.
And somebody asked about the spaghetti ice cream. Did it taste like spaghetti or look like spaghetti? It looks like spaghetti.
It looks like spaghetti. It doesn't taste like spaghetti. It tastes like an ice cream sundae, basically.
And Elfish Tank says,
So
stopping
Yoda,
in.
where did you have that pretzel? And Helen, what restaurant did you have it at? So we got one at the Troll Tavern, and it wasn't that good. It was
we did too.
I would agree.
We don't think it was cooked.
No, we were not happy with the one at the Troll Tavern. Where did we go Saturday afternoon that we had a pretzel?
Oh, we went to the that place where we had our first meal last year. The blue and white building in the back where the live music was.
Heidenberg.
The one with the slot machines.
Oh, did we get one up there? But that was Friday night's dinner. The Heidelberg.
Friday night's dinner?
Yeah, it was at the International Cafe, wasn't it? Because we got there.
Oh yes, we did go to the International Cafe. You're right.
That was a good pretzel. The one at the Troll Tavern was like it must have been frozen and reheated, but not reheated long enough because it wasn't even warm in the middle.
All right, and I don't agree with Billy about many things, but last year I had at the Hoffer House, I had the pretzel, and that was the best place I've had it so far. So I do agree with him.
Yeah, because they have a bakery right there, right? A lot of different sweets or pastries.
You guys had gotten that sandwich for the that was it at the burger, that big burger last year.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that thing was huge.
Yeah.
I liked everything on it except for the sausage.
It was called the Germinator.
Didn't go.
That was at
Hopper House.
House. Yep. Yeah. It's called the Germinator. It had 2 half-pound patties. It had bratwurst. It had bacon, and it was about that tall. Yeah, it was a monster.
It was big.
You can check out our Helen video from last year, and you'll see it there towards the end.
This year's big meal was the knuckle that. What did you get, Corey?
Oh, I got the
Lisa got it too. Yeah.
The what?
The Schweinax.
Like it was like yay big, right? It was huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like a big chunk of a pork shoulder.
We saw it.
Yeah.
And we took it home.
Yeah,
about 3/4 of it home.
No way you're gonna be able to finish that.
Was it good?
It was good. Yeah, I mean it was really tasty. Nice roasted pork that they had then dropped in a deep fryer, and so I guess deep fried. I don't know.
That's one thing about Helen is the food is just so heavy.
Yeah.
I felt like I ate so much heavy food the whole weekend.
You don't go there to start a diet, let me tell you.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I thought cruises were bad. Try a weekend in Helen.
Right, exactly. Cruises are a warm up towards the
Yeah.
Yes,
With all the
Crystal
bread and
said
potatoes
that
and
Kenny had that last year and ate the whole thing.
What?
oh really?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Kenny ate the whole thing.
Wow.
Wow. Did
Yeah.
it win a prize or something?
No, but if you complete the Germinator, you get a souvenir mug.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Oh, so
We
that kind
shared
of
it, so
incentivized the
we
just-
couldn't
Yeah.
get that.
We shared it last year, so we couldn't get the the mug, but
Wow. So what we tried was the Hungarian bratwurst,
It was good.
and it was good.
Hungarian bratwurst, huh?
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
kind of like a sausage, had some paprika, garlic in it, with a little sausage-like texture to it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
We don't normally not into sausages, but for that one it was good with lots of sauerkraut in there.
So Yoda is talking about Kenny. So building 700 where the party is.
Oh, the party people.
You have to go up steps. They don't have an elevator. So they actually took Kenny in his wheelchair and lifted him up
Yes.
all the steps and then back down later in the night. So that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
He was laughing the whole
Oh
way
my
up.
God.
He
and the
was.
whole way down.
And everyone else was laughing that was carrying him. I thought he was this close to being dropped. Let me tell you, that was high risk.
I was definitely
was
more
high
worried
risk.
about the trip back down than the trip up.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, when gravity
it was like
Yeah.
an hour or so later.
it was a bit of like a Circus du Soleil act going on the way back down, but they made it.
Mhm.
No one got hurt. No one, cops were not called. No ambulances, surprisingly enough.
All right, so the fam adventures, Corey, Darlene wanted me to ask about those potato pancakes if they were good. They were okay. They didn't have a lot of flavor or spice or anything else. It was just like fried potatoes and almost like hash browns or something. And they were okay. I probably wouldn't order them again. You either had to put the sour cream or the applesauce on them to give them any kind of flavor.
So the pork schnitzel I got this year. I did not get that last year, but I got it at Heidelberg.
That's the slot machine place.
That was so good. I would
It was
I would
so
get that again.
thinly breaded and pounded. It's
I would
very
get it
thin.
again.
So it was like the right ratio of like meat and breading. But then Muller's, I think, was probably the top item. Like that cheese
Yeah.
on a kebab.
Good night, Horizon.
Oh my God.
North to Neverland. Thanks for coming in.
I know Alma got
Right.
it, and
Hi,
you got it
guys.
as well as an appetizer.
It
and
was so good. It was 3 cheeses. It was brie, and I don't know what the other 2
Uh,
are. Melted.
with a little bit of
We
bread.
got shortchanged.
Yeah, I tried to
sure.
order it. I go, can I get that as a side? And they're like, oh yeah, you could get the cheese, as a side or whatever.
Yeah.
And I got this big
Now-
square. Oh, you went. Okay,
I was
go
going to say we went there for breakfast Sunday morning before we left, and it was like fried cheese. It was like the breaded fried cheese appetizer that you get somewhere.
like a
It's
mozzarella.
Like a
Yeah,
giant
we
mozzarella
want it.
stick.
Yeah, but
like a
flat
mozzarella
and
stick,
square.
except they were triangular or whatever.
Flat
That's
and
huge. They're
square.
big.
Yeah,
That's not what
yeah.
I saw pictures of.
I don't know. Maybe it was just
Ours
luck of the
was
draw.
big.
But yeah, but ours
Cheddar
was just
brie and
the right
mozzarella.
level
Yeah.
of warmth and gooey.
Yeah, because what you had, or I think it was a picture of yours that I saw.
Cheddar
That
brie
looked
and
really good.
mozzarella. That's it, Elma.
Yeah, cheddar
Yeah.
brie, mozzarella,
Ah.
So
with a little bit of side salad. Just
the-
Oh boy.
the carbs.
And we have our 200th subscriber in the building, Mr. Eric B.
Hey, Eric
Welcome,
B.
welcome.
Hey,
Hello, Eric.
Captain Billy J. They were real slot machines, but they are illegal in Georgia to gamble. So what they do is they give you credit. So, for instance, you're at a restaurant and you're playing the slot machine, you might get a free nacho and cheese. if you win.
Yeah, so when she first saw the slot machine, she perked up. She went for that.
Ooh,
And
boy.
then you kept going on after several minutes about the legality of it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think it's legal.
It's not legal. And I'm like, who cares? It's right there. Just start, And but yeah, you Googled it and you found out the real deal. And you
you just get a credit at whatever restaurant you're at.
So that was a bit of a letdown for you, right?
No, we have casinos here. I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay, a little Miss Professional Gambler here. All right. But yeah, it's a more way to get more Wiener Schnitzel.
D&G Explorers, let's see, there we go. Yes, what was your favorite moment of the trip?
What was the what?
Favorite moment of the trip? I think the whole trip was fun. I don't really have any.
My favorite moment is you and Alma climbing up.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh my God, I laughed so hard. I captured it on video. I'm planning to edit it together and publish it. But those two, especially you, my dear, doing wilderness in general, anything dealing with nature, climbing uphill, it was hysterical.
Okay. Well, mine was hanging out with everybody. I thought it was so fun to see everybody, meet new people. I had a great time.
I would have to agree with that
too.
Yeah.
Sitting outside every night. That was fun.
Yeah.
We just needed a little bonfire there if we were allowed. But
yes.
Don't they have a fire pit out by the river? Maybe that's what we need to say.
We could have done that. I didn't even think about that.
That's the thing.
And we talked about that. Yeah.
We kept congregating by building 700.
Yeah.
Maybe we have to congregate by the water.
There's a plan for next year.
Where were you, Corey, the other night? You should have said something.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it the other night. I was just kind of hanging out. But I will say, last year, we didn't know anyone. Like all the people that we know in the community, or a lot of them, we met there. But this year, we already knew a bunch of people, and we met a bunch of new people, or not new people, or we met a bunch of people that we saw last year but didn't really meet this year until this year. And so it was even better because we got to hang out with these folks and get to know them, and know more about who they are, what they're all about, and things that you don't normally hear on YouTube, like what's going on in their lives.
And it's nice to be able to catch up to each other's lives, like what's happened since last year too. So it's a little bit of like our own little social club sort of turned into,
So some of the comments over here, Captain Billy said, my favorite moment of the trip was Ronnie's fan club. Ronnie!
No.
Ruby Falls was
Ronnie!
I'm telling you, he needs to print t-shirts or something. That's going to go viral. I'm going to put first one order. Ronnie!
Ronnie!
And
Destination's Delight
song.
I
have that on video.
The
Destination's
Delight.
BSK.
BSK. There you
BSK. Oh gosh.
The famous drink.
Those things are dangerous, I've heard.
It's Grey Goose and Diet Sundrop. BSK.
Oh yeah. Now that's for sure. This year the weather.
Had his first BSK. Yeah. I was shocked. I thought he had some last year, but no. Maybe that's why you fell, Billy.
Had a little too much BSK.
Yeah. Last year the weather was not ideal.
Yeah, it was very
rain and cold.
Weather this year was perfect.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. Yeah. I mean, it still got down to like the 40s.
Oh, cherry lemon sunflower.
Cherry lemon. Look at that. They don't give all the secrets away, Alma, to your secret recipe. I tell you.
The Helen unit needs to be expanded to a week.
You think? Whoa, you can imagine that amount of partying. Will we survive?
Whoosh.
Would one of us go to jail eventually?
I don't know.
One of us Helen out of the Helen door. How about that?
Well, we need to get the Helen crew on a group cruise, and Just take it to sea.
Yeah, because they can't kick us out on a cruise.
Well, Darian
That's
was
right.
talking about it,
And then you would have a whole week.
yeah, Darian was talking about doing a group cruise. So I think it's still in the works. I think. Hey, Justin, thanks for coming in.
Welcome in,
Oh,
Justin.
he's talking about if you're on my channel, we have a poll up. Would you rather go to the mountains or would you rather go on a Caribbean cruise?
Caribbean cruise, not just the sea, but specifically the Caribbean.
Oh. I mean, if you come to the mountains, you can come visit us.
There you go. I mean, that's why we're mountains to sea. We live in the mountains. We go to the sea for vacation. So.
Yeah, see, Darian said correct. He is in the works of planning something.
Grand mastermind.
No.
That would be fun for sure.
So you're saying there was a castle over there? I didn't know that Helen had a castle.
Yeah, there's a castle. You should have done the tour.
Darn it.
You should have done the Helen tour. Did you guys go to the castle on the Helen tour?
Oh, we did.
Could have met Helen.
We did the tour, and there was no talk about the castle. But here we go. Let me see if I can share this real quick.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for coming in.
All right, there we go.
Was I sleeping? What?
There you go.
Look, I take just one nap. Okay.
Oh, there's the castle.
Okay,
one nap.
There's the castle in Helen.
Wait, there's a castle.
There's the castle. Oh, wow, that is a castle.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Helen group cruise.
How the heck did I miss that? Jeez, thing looks big.
Yeah. I heard folks visited it last year, so thought it was interesting, but once again, there's so many things to do there. We just didn't make it to it.
So what was your favorite out of all the restaurants you went to? What was your favorite?
There's a lot of restaurants.
Hard to say. I mean, there are a lot of restaurants there, and
so you didn't think the German sushi place was the top choice? No, das sushi? No.
No,
There's a sushi place over there, by the way. I'm not kidding.
I mean, most of the places we ate were okay. I mean, the International Cafe.
I have to say, we just had the carchouch or the I want to say
it was like a
that's
German,
not how they said it. It was and you know what I'm gonna say, and it's not the
charcuterie, but it's not. It wasn't.
It's the name of the water.
The Chattahoochee.
Chattahoochee.
Yeah, so we had a
Chattahoochee plate or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that
you could have drank a hoochie at a Chattahoochee.
Hey, Cruz Bolero, thank you for coming in.
That's a mouthful.
Cruz Bolero, welcome in.
Hoochie coochie about a Chattahoochee.
So I think, because we revisited each time, Mueller's was my top. And then
Mueller's keeps winning us over.
I really liked that Heidelberg because I really liked that pork schnitzel I got there.
Oh, really?
I thought
that it was good. It was thinly breaded just right.
Yeah.
I remember my goulash I had in Mueller's last year. It was so good. I tried goulash for the first time. It's just beef stew. Definitely had a beef stew, and it was really good.
The only thing I didn't like about Heidelberg or whatever it's called is if you didn't use cash, they charged you
the 4%.
4%
plus signing a contract,
sign a contract
in blood, and get it notarized, and all these other things. Like what?
But the food was great.
But yeah, the food was good.
Yeah,
and it was surprisingly big on the inside. No, I could have.
Yeah, it was, but it was big.
It was spacious.
Yeah, all of the portions were really large. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and then Mountains to Sea crew found a pickleball court, and
I heard you guys dabbled in the sport of the pickle.
So they don't miss pickleball anywhere. They'll find it.
Well, we were up until 3 in the morning, and so playing pickleball the next day with the wind, lots of wind, was very challenging.
It was,
but we did it. We did it.
That's good. You'll be able to burn off all that wiener schnitzel.
It was
I don't think
helpful.
there was lots of
Yes.
burning.
A lot of running after balls because I mean we had very windy day, so
Yes.
but needed that exercise after the night before.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Need to get out and
balls and bratwurst sausages.
Yeah.
There you go.
mm-hmm.
So, and also, if anybody in the chat ever goes to Helen and you've never been there, if you don't want to stay at the Hellendorf, there's also a campground nearby if you want to bring your RV. And there's also a country inn and suites right next door. And then they're also building a Hilton to suites.
Das Hilton?
Right next door, too. So there's lots of other hotels and
it's
stuff.
It's growing, yeah. They're still keep adding more and more to that town, which is a good thing.
And then they have a coaster. We didn't do it this year, but
I did it last year.
The mountain coaster.
It's fun. A little bit on the short side. I wish it was a little bit longer, a bit taller.
Yeah, home to suites. That's it, the fam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very nice to just be able to go there and just relax. Just, sit back and just enjoy the river. People watch. While drinking.
Well, now that I know there was a bonfire back there, that would have been perfect on the river, and it would have blocked out all of our noise.
I think there is. Do you remember seeing that, hun?
Which on there's
on the river behind the Hellendorf. Was there a fire pit or something back there?
There might be. We played cornhole back there last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go back there this year, so I can't say for sure, but I thought there might be something.
I'll have to look at our videos because we took video from the balcony and I'll see.
There was a little fire pit and a little circle area in the middle.
Yeah.
Perfect to bring marshmallows.
I was gonna say I got pictures from.
You need a rental car, so you would have to fly into either Charlotte, I think, or Atlanta, and it's about an hour and a half from Atlanta to drive. So you definitely need a car.
Yeah, definitely need a car to get there.
Yeah, definitely need a car.
And the roads are a little windy. They zigzag a lot. Describe to them like our journey up there, because you wanted us to avoid Atlanta, to avoid the Atlanta traffic.
I didn't want to drive through Atlanta on the way up because it was rush hour. So we went some back roads through these mountains, and then it got dark.
Yeah, it was between Athens and Atlanta. Right?
And it got dark. All I could think, because we're not from the mountains. We're from the city.
We're seeing cows and horses
in front of the car. What are we gonna do?
And bear signs and forests. And you're in a protected forest area, and it's pitch black. She's like, "Where the heck did you navigate me to? We're lost." But no, it was totally fun. We got there just in time. It was scenic. It was very scenic. Some people actually like that, huh?
Rafi says he might be coming from Charlotte, might be longer but easier. Yes,
probably quite a bit longer.
Horrible. Coming back though on a Sunday, Atlanta, we did drive through Atlanta. It wasn't bad coming back.
Yeah, because I did the driving.
Well, it wasn't rush hour. No. We hit rush hour on Thursday. It would have been a nightmare.
We ate at Snooze, the breakfast place. For the first time.
In Atlanta, that was good. If you have a Snooze in your town, they're a chain. We don't have one here, but we ate at the one in Atlanta. It was really good.
Yeah.
Very
never
heard of it.
Trendy kind of breakfast kind of place. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess going back through on Sunday, it's not as bad.
No, it wasn't bad, but it was raining. The minute we hit Atlanta,
the weather,
it rained all the way to the Florida line.
Oh, and tell them about
Buc-ee's. So we went Thursday on the way there. Buc-ee's was fine. It wasn't too crowded.
So
Sunday, forget it. I was having anxiety trying to get out of the parking lot.
We had trouble finding parking, and that's the parking lots are huge. Not only that, we had trouble getting in line to get gas, and they have 1 million gas stations.
It was awful.
Oh wow!
It was jam packed. But we end up getting those. What is it? The white cheddar.
The white cheddar
beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets.
Ooh.
Oh, those were
Oh.
good. We should have got more than
Oh
one
my
bag.
god!
I heard
it's
lots
so
of talk
addicting.
about that over the weekend about the beaver nuggets.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
god!
ended up getting them.
Yeah, if you
Oh, but
from the
then,
addiction,
so let me tell you.
I don't
Let
recommend
me tell
it.
you what happened.
Uh-oh.
So we go in to get the beaver nuggets, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll get some other stuff. But then I started to think about it, and I didn't remember seeing my laptop in the car.
Yeah, her work lap.
So I'm freaking out because I asked him before we left, Helen, I said, did you check the room? Oh, yeah, I checked the room. So I'm like, all right. So we're in this, and I'm waiting in like a 10-minute bathroom line in Buc-ee's, and all this stuff's going through my head. Oh my god, we're gonna have to drive back 2 hours back.
Yeah, like in your mind, you were like, well, my response back was, maybe it's in the car. I don't know. And then you immediately thought, assume of the worst, that we actually left it there. And you were
so mad.
You were plotting in your head, like, okay, should we contact?
I knew Darian was still there, so
or
like, maybe
who
Darian
else is
can
still
grab
up
it.
there? You know, and keep in mind, like we were several hours away from Atlanta.
Maybe 3 hours.
Yeah, and we're like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Do we have to drive all the way back up there to get it back down? And you were like,
so I went to the bathroom.
You were mad at me. You were
beaver nuggets.
You're steam coming out of the nose. There's something I didn't do. You know, we went back to the car and the laptop was right there.
It was
in the back seat. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
Crisis averted.
All lovey-dovey again.
Yeah. And then I was like, I'm not going back in there because it was an absolute disaster.
It was crazy. Crazy people in Buc-ee's in the gas station.
So
it was so good. Oh, so
Laura, you got your souvenir from Helen?
I do. Oh, let's put it on right.
That's right. I forgot you bought that.
I got me a new. Did I put that on right? Yeah. I got
you got
me
the
a
right
new
outfit
hat.
when you go paneling for gold.
Hat that actually fits.
I know. I went in there and I said, you know, I have a small head. I can never find a hat. And they're like, oh, challenge accepted. So I ended up with a hat that fits my head.
One of these days, we got to buy some lederhosen, like Darian.
Lederhosen, yeah.
What's lederhosen? It's the outfit he wore, the German outfit.
I thought it was the food.
That was the food. Look at her. She was ready to order. She ready to pick the Bible. That sounds delicious.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. Now I feel like this is leaving me a blue there. So if you guys go back next year, what is one thing that you want to do that you didn't do this time?
One thing, I can think of several things. I want to get to Anna Ruby Falls at some point. Of course,
yeah, but a bunch of you guys went this year, so nobody will go next year.
We would do it again. It was not our first time. No, it was like
I want to do the.
Yeah,
I do want to do the roller coaster.
And it's a small walk. It's like 15 minutes, but it's very scenic. Beautiful waterfalls at the end.
I would just bring different clothes this time.
Oh yeah, you were like overrating.
I was hot.
You were wearing like something like this little sweater thing. I don't know.
No, I had a short sleeve shirt.
But whatever you were wearing, you were like.
I was hot.
You were hot. Yeah, it was a whole scene.
Yeah, I didn't bring any short sleeve shirts with me.
Chris said she'll go on the roller coaster. She wants to go on the falls and the roller coaster.
Okay.
Destinations Delight. Hang out more and sing more karaoke.
The Fam Adventures also in Ruby Falls too.
Oh, there was fire pits. Building 214 behind our building were fire pits.
Yeah, there's fire pits. Yeah, I remember seeing fire pits.
Denise, where were you? You should have
told fire pits. All right. Perfect.
For me, I want to see that castle now. Now that I saw a picture of it, I want to go in there and pretend to be king.
Apparently, you can even spend the night there. So.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah.
I think we looked at it that first. I guess the first time we were looking at going, and then Corey was like, "No, we need to stay at the Hellendorf with everybody else." I said, "Okay."
Probably cheaper than staying at the Disney Castle.
Sure. Hello.
What? How did you say it?
Now I can't say it. I said it right the first time.
Hikanuki.
Hikanuki.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
There you go. Hi, Hikanuki.
Welcome.
And they're
What
posting
kinds
their
of
latest
food would you
video.
like to
Check
try
it out.
next in Germantown?
Well, I would definitely go back to Mueller's and get the.
I think Mueller's has
And
got
I
to be a
think we need to
must-have.
go with them so Lori and Corey know what we ordered.
Not good tips.
So I can actually get one of those cheese
One of those
skewers.
skewers, yeah.
Yeah, the kebabs, the cheese kebabs, yeah.
I mean, they're famous for their fried cheese, and you're there for breakfast. You see fried cheese, you think that's the fried cheese, not
Not
mozzarella
flat
sticks.
mozzarella.
Yeah. What about that place you guys tried with what was it, the shaved ice? That what they roll it into like
I was gonna bring that
yeah.
up. That was one thing that it was iceberg. So they made the ice cream in front of you with like a milk they had, or a cream, or whatever it was.
They had a cold plate basically.
Yeah.
And
you picked like your flavor. So I picked banana peanut butter. And so it was like just this one little slice of banana, a little tiny bit of peanut butter, and then they put some cream on there, flattened it out, and they were scraping, flattened, scraping, whatever. And then they rolled it and then put a honey drizzle over it. Oh my Lord.
So we'll take you to Mueller. What's it called? Mueller's. And you take us to the ice cream place.
All right.
Okay.
That's a plan.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but
we can.
And it looks really good.
I mean, they kind of look like owls, but
yeah, it was really good.
Supposedly the fam right next to the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's literally maybe a block down the street there.
That's good.
Kathy wants to go.
That's good.
And we haven't tried any of the pastries in that
let
other
me
place, that bakery.
How do you close this? End poll.
Oh, you're gonna take a look at the poll. I mean, I can tell what's
89% want to do a cruise and 10% a road trip to the mountains.
There it is. Fairly a bit lopsided there. Just
Guess we're having a cruise.
Yeah.
With Hellman's mayonnaise.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like it. No Miracle Whip. Huh. That'll be thrown overboard.
So Corey, if you go over to our channel and type in what's our thing? Defund and share your channel. So if anybody in our channel sees his link, go our Danny D, if you want, you can post it in our channel. If that will help, go over to Mountains to See and subscribe to them if you haven't already been over there.
Yeah, and ours is M2C. Hashtag M2C, and then I've been having problems with Nightbot. It has picked on and started doing stuff. Yep, there it goes. When I typed it in, it worked. I've seen other people type it in, and it has worked, at least on our channel. So,
the machine's revolting.
There you go. It's working.
So anyhow, we look forward to next year. I'm already
ready.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What's the countdown?
Uh-oh.
360 days.
And a wake up.
And a wake up. Yeah.
And a wake up.
Yeah, we did have to leave early, right? Coming back down. We left at
next year I'm kind of torn. I think we might fly again. That was a little much.
Again?
I was just going to ask you if you decided what you were going to do.
I don't know. We're still kind of debating.
We're debating.
It was a long ride, and it was bad weather.
We can't really bring stuff back home because we brought a bunch of food with us.
Yeah.
Because we stopped at a bunch of other places on the way back down, so there's that. I don't know.
If we drove, we'd split it up. We wouldn't drive straight.
Maybe that's the key, is to stagger it.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Billy, I'm leaving my magnets at home next year so they don't get Sherry's grubby fingers.
Oh, then that means we got to print some magnets for him then.
Yeah, that is an awfully long drive for you guys. I
Yeah,
know.
9.5 hours,
yeah.
10 hours in total.
I've made that drive many, many times.
Atlanta's like the max, I think.
Oh
You
yeah.
get you get panic attacks
That
in
extra
Atlanta.
2 hours or whatever it was from Atlanta, I was ready to get out.
We did stop at a Kroger's on the way up to get that cheese dip. That was so good.
We did stop at a Kroger's to break it up a little bit.
Because we don't have Kroger's here in Florida.
Yeah, we don't have Kroger.
Yeah.
I love Kroger.
Yeah.
We don't have Kroger's around here either.
But I would love to have more time to just stop at those, side road attractions where they have the various apple-based orchid products, like the peanuts.
Well, that's the other thing. Like if we could stop at some extra places, and then stop. I think it would be neat to see like little roadside attractions the whole way up. We were just like,
straight beeline, straight to Helen.
Sounds like
not a bad idea. To answer your question, Lori, I don't know what we're doing for next year.
Beeline straight to Helen.
We really wanted to take the dog this year, but
oh yeah, I did want to take the dog. He would have loved it, sniffing all the trees and stuff and wilderness.
Yeah.
But we were scared that he would make too much noise. But
and now my dog is infatuated with cats. And so the people who watched him had cats. So now every night he's around looking for cats in our place all night long. Our newest challenge.
Yeah, he's becoming a bit of a night owl now, hunting for those cats.
Yep.
The non-existent cats.
The non-existent cats.
Wow.
Maybe you have to get a cat now.
No.
Cats are easy.
Little baby brother, cat. Little feline.
Yeah, they're easy till they wake you up in the middle of the night and in the morning.
There's that for sure.
Yeah, we were concerned about too much noise that he would bark, but then again, look at all the noise we made.
Yeah.
We made even more at that Helen door. So.
Yeah,
that's true. We were kind of noisy.
Yeah, we got at least one complaint.
Only
had
one.
The security guard come up there and say
he didn't come back.
He didn't come back though, so I guess we kept it down enough.
I don't think so. I think he didn't want to be bothered. He probably had the complaint. He did his due diligence. He went up and told us to be quiet, and then that was
20? Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, there's too many of them. Maybe I'll just leave him alone.
Yeah, we outnumbered him. There you go.
Billy J messing with you was the highlight of the trip.
Glad to oblige.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We missed Journeys with the Gingers this year.
Yeah, they didn't make it this year.
Yeah.
They had a cabin. I didn't even know they had cabins there.
Yeah, because I watched that video last year before we came, and I guess it was from the previous year, and they had snow that weekend.
Yes.
And so,
I don't know. Is that better than the rain we had last year?
I don't know. I think I'd rather have snow than rain.
Yeah,
probably.
Cool
the Gingers are preparing for a wedding, according to Darian.
We wouldn't know how to drive in the snow, but
oh my God,
to see the snow.
When we went to Tennessee and it was snowing up mountains, like our Jeep started going like this down the hill.
And I'm like, okay, we're not going anywhere.
And we were freaked out. This is before we started vlogging. I wish I recorded it, but it was a lot of drama. But yeah, we survived.
Yeah, so there's Darian has all the next 5 years dates listed in the Facebook chat or Facebook group. So if anyone's interested, head on over there. He has all the dates published.
Yep. I'll be right back, guys.
Well, hi, Lori.
Yeah. Hey. He's never left the show before. I'm always the one that walks away or does something.
We did
it.
Danny D, we hope you come to a Helen meetup too. We do. So yeah, so we're planning on Darien going next year again, as of right now, unless something comes up.
Let me ask Darian this. There's other German towns too throughout the United States, I learned.
Yeah.
I think there's one in Texas, and I think there's one in Washington State, I think. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
so those are further away from everybody, though.
Yeah. It's a bit of a
Just putting
commitment.
that out there.
Or we can actually go to the actual real country, Germany. That's even further out. But just,
or we do a German cruise, a river cruise. Don't they river
I mean, wasn't it 89% that wanted to do a cruise?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Danny D, that's pretty funny. Please stand by as Corey leaves the building.
What is that? Frankenmuth?
Yes, Hickeniki. We are from Florida. The one in Michigan. Oh. Hi, my wild home. I haven't seen you guys in a while. How are you?
Yeah, we are from Florida. We choose snow over rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we miss.
I mean, I live in North Carolina, and I would choose the snow over rain as long as I don't have to drive in it.
See, Kathy Mills would do a river cruise in Germany.
Oh, yeah.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
We've been wanting to do the Christmas markets.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Roxanne is here, too.
Yes.
Hello.
With all the various kinds of, like, roadside, like, foods that they have in it. Like, what's the warm wine that they...
I don't know what it's called, but it looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what he does. He makes itineraries for Germany.
Really? What are the
That's
odds?
right. Who would have thunk?
I guarantee you, if we told him we were going to Germany,
Can I tell him?
He would be on that flight.
You probably, yeah. He would just look it up. Just instantly appear like, hey, Houdini.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, we've got glue wine in the brewery right now.
There it is. Yeah. Yeah, glue wine.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. Yeah, there you go.
Had it since before Christmas.
Oh.
Nice
That
little
does
warm
sound like a place to be for a Christmas trip. Just travel all the various Christmas towns throughout Germany. That'd be cool.
Michael Ann would choose rain over snow. Oh, my wild home would like to do the Christmas markets. We have family that we'd love. We have family that has. Oh, okay. We'd love to.
You say spaghetti ice 3 times.
And I'm like, what?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Spaghetti ice, spaghetti ice, spaghetti ice.
Like Beetlejuice. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I think I'm going to have to call it a night. I've got to be up early in the morning to brew. So, yeah, I got to be at work at 6:30 tomorrow. So, this has been fun. We're going to have to do it again sometime.
Yeah. And we enjoyed seeing you guys last weekend.
Yeah.
That was
fun. I know.
Can't
We're going to see you guys in September.
Yes, 6 months.
Yeah.
Another adventure.
Another adventure. Yeah.
That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. And thanks everybody for coming in.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
In chat for keeping it lively tonight.
What are you going to brew?
What are we going to brew? Tomorrow we are brewing our wit beer. So it's called Salt Rock. And it's a Belgian wheat beer. So similar in some ways, or the closest thing you could compare it to would be like a Shock Top or a Blue Moon. So
I like those. That's what I thought I was getting at that place, and that's not what I got.
Yeah, those were all based on the Belgian wit. So
a spaghetti ice beer.
That would be kind of difficult, Billy.
It'd be like
All
a
right.
cream beer.
A cream, yeah, a sweet creamed beer.
I made a
Well,
cream ale, but
Thanks for having us.
oh, thank you for
Yeah.
coming out, and
We'll have to
thanks
do
for
another
joining
live
us tonight.
together before our cruise and talk about our cruise.
Yeah,
That
well, I have
sounds
your
like a lot of
information
fun.
now, so
Yeah.
I need to keep up with the 10 texts a day.
And the Marco Polos.
Yeah, you don't have
We're not even
Marco
on Marco Polo.
We're not
Oh,
on Marco Polo.
don't subscribe because your phone will just blow up.
I had to turn. I have to mute it. The
Yes.
Marco Polo.
Oh,
So if you ever need me, you better text me because I'm not always in Marco Polo.
Okay, that's good to know.
All right. Well, thanks
All
so
right.
much, guys, and thanks everybody for coming in.
Yes.
Yes,
Thanks
thanks
so much.
everybody.
Paul and Helen, it was so fun. We missed you.
It was
Duncan Schultz.
Dankeschön Schultz.
Is that how you say it?
I'm like, what?
What's that? It's German, my dude. German.
or something similar to it. So
Or something. Yeah. Americanized, bastardized German.
yeah.
But,
Bastardized German.
All right. It was a lot of fun. It was great meeting everybody and seeing you guys again, and everybody in chat. If you had
to Roxanne. Hey Roxanne, I didn't even see you in here.
Yeah. If you're interested in the Helen Meetup, you can go on YouTube and look for the 6th annual Helen Meetup group and jump in, and you'll get all the details there.
Will G's asking you what brewery.
What brewery? Our brewery.
I don't know why it goes twice.
Is, there we go. Balsam Falls Brewing Co. in Sylva, North Carolina. So, up in the mountains, not too far from the Smokies. All right, guys. Thanks again for coming in. And we will see everybody next time. And I'm just sign out with our normal closing from Peaks to Tides.
We'll see you on the next ride.
Bye, guys.
Prost. Prost.
Bye.